Hello friends, Mandar here and I am back with another video. Today I will give you some latest news on US immigration. As you all know, there is a lot happening in the immigration world and not all of it is a good news. So I thought I would summarize some facts for you so that there is less panic and more information, so that anybody who is in the process of immigration can make better decisions based on the facts. On April 22nd, the President made a proclamation of halting the immigration for anybody who is trying to immigrate from outside of the United States. Although this proclamation did not have an immediate impact on anybody who is within the country, it did have some unintended consequences as per some of the news outlets. Here are a few of the online sources that have been talking about the latest immigration news. One of them is Roll Call, which says administration puts hold on green card request from US. Then there is a news from Hill which says US Citizenship and Immigration Services doesn't deserve a blank check. And then there is another one which says Vermont USCIS employees face furlough due to budget shortfalls. So I'm going to digest it all for you to consolidate it and kind of give you the facts. If you are here for the first time, welcome. My name is Mandar and I make immigration videos for US and Canada, and I also make some videos on trending topics and few other things. My intention is not to scare anybody or not to be negative about any of the news here, but just to give you the facts so that you can make proper decisions when it comes to immigration. I'm not an immigration lawyer, so anything that I say on this channel or in this video is for information purpose only, based on my personal experience. For your specific immigration needs, you should hire a qualified immigration attorney. If you like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. And with that said, let's get started. As I said earlier, back in April, the President made a proclamation of halting the immigration for anybody who is outside of the United States trying to immigrate to US. The proclamation suspended the entry of immigrants who pose threat to the US labor market in the light of COVID-19 situation. Anyone who was trying to enter as an immigrant from outside of the US was essentially impacted, which included anybody who did not have an immigrant visa or a green card, or those who did not have travel documents such as advance parole. It also excluded green card holders, US citizens and immediate family members of those. It also excluded healthcare workers and professionals who would be working in the response for COVID-19. EB-5 investor visa holders, green card holders and US citizens were also exempted. Others were armed forces and their spouses and children were exempted from this proclamation. In terms of implementation or enforcement, the consular officer had the discretion to determine if the intended immigrant had provided evidence to make him eligible for an exception. And it was only supposed to be effective for 60 days, but given the scenario, nobody would be surprised if it is extended. Now here is the most concerning part. The proclamation also stated that within the next 30 days, the Secretary of State would look at non-immigrant visa and shall recommend the measures appropriate to stimulate the US economy by banning non-immigrants as well, and to ensure the prioritization and hiring of US citizens over immigrants. Later in May, there was also a proclamation to add the ban to people traveling from certain countries such as China, Iran, Schengen area, United Kingdoms and Brazil. However, there were certain exceptions made regarding green card holders and US citizens traveling from those countries. Now, as we close in to 60 days since the initial proclamation in April, it is expected that White House will make another proclamation to ban the entry of non-immigrants into the United States. Now, this is not confirmed yet. This is just a speculation based on what was said in the initial proclamation. Roll Call has been a credible outlet who has been close to the administration providing latest news. And when they say administration puts hold on green card request within the United States, it is something to be concerned about. What does this mean? After suspension of green card request or immigrant petitions from people outside of the United States, the administration has also halted the processing of immigrant petitions for people who are within the United States. This is huge because USCIS told employees that there is a general halt on all kinds of green card processing, and that there will be exemptions made for healthcare professionals working for COVID-19. USCIS also allows immigration officials to make discretion based on the concern of sensitive matter, and they can make that discretion to either approve or reject the case. They will also continue to do interviews for adjustment of status for people who are fighting COVID-19. Now another fact is USCIS is entirely funded by the processing fees paid by visa applicants. They are currently short of money, obviously because of the halt in the process, and they are seeking about $1.2 billion from Congress. The article also says that if the funds are not made available by Congress, USCIS may furlough up to 70% of its staff. Obviously, this will have a huge impact on case processing times. With the existing backlog that every category of visa has, it will further delay the processing. Some lawmakers are against giving a blank check to USCIS. So on a final note, what I wanted to suggest through this video is there is a lot of information floating around about the US immigration in the news. It is very critical to know the sources where you are reading your information from. The intention of my video is to tell you that there is no proclamation yet, but there is definitely some speculation based on the initial proclamation. So as I said, there may be one coming up soon, but there is nothing as of now. I know this is very impactful for people who are currently in the process. So my suggestion is, if you are making any life decisions based on random news, please don't do so. Please rely on the facts, know that there is something coming, and know the gravity of it. If I were you, I wouldn't make any major decisions such as buying a house or changing the jobs at this point of time. Don't make any major decisions if you are on non-immigrant status within the United States right now. And please do understand that my intention is to provide you the facts and not to discourage anybody or not to be negative. I hope you all understand. If you like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.